This video is for the social media attorneys at law. Your partner should click on the document under your work. And if you don't see that, then scroll down to the bottom of the page. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to click up at the top where you see your name and type your partner's name too, next to where it says Grade 6 Social Media Attorneys at Law. Next, you're going to click on Share, and then share it with your partner. And then from here, what you'll do next is go ahead and click on Send. From here, what you'll do is scroll down to page 3 and make sure that you have your paper with you. From here, what you're going to do is read the information, and you can just simply listen with me. John was a talented painter. He posted his painting of a beautiful woman on his Instagram account. A few weeks later, his 8th grade class had a field trip to the Boston Museum of Fine Arts. There was a new gallery titled Social Media of the 21st Century. In the gallery, he saw that the artist Richard Prince had printed the photograph of his painting and changed it slightly along with the comments that his followers had left underneath it. John and his family came to your office to see if they have a case. So can you be John's lawyer? So what we have to do is we have to look at the law that has to do with what other people can do with your social media posts, since Richard Prince is basically changing his work slightly and stole it. So anyway, if we look what other people can do with your social media posts, it says if you post something on social media, other people can do whatever they want with it, including sell it or change it. So we're going to say, no, you can't be John's lawyer. And the reason why, I'm just going to pull up voice typing. So if you want to do that, you can click on Tools and then click on Voice Typing. And if you see something that says Allow here, click Allow. Actually, I think we had to click the microphone first. Anyway, when you're ready to talk, you're going to say something like this. Richard Prince did not violate the law because the law says if you post something on social media, other people can do whatever they want with it, including sell it or change it. Period. So again, I just copied that right from here. Then what you're going to do is scroll down to question 2. We're going to read it together. Gina and Anna got into a fight at school. Gina found a picture of Anna on her middle school's website. She held her phone up to her computer screen, wrote "I'ma kill you, Anna" on the picture, and uploaded it to her Snapchat story. The next day she was called to the principal's office, was suspended from school, and the police gave her a stern warning. Gina comes into your law office saying that it was illegal for the police to get involved. So if we look at our 3 categories, it has to do with cyberbullying. So the first bullet says, if you post something that threatens someone's life, you can be arrested by the police, even though the United States Constitution guarantees freedom of speech. So then right here where it says, can you be Gina's lawyer? You're going to say no. And was anyone violating the law in this situation? Please explain why or why not. We're going to say this. Gina was violating the law because if you post something that threatens someone's life, you can be arrested by the police, even though the United States Constitution guarantees freedom of speech. So again, we just copied that right from here. Then we're going to go down to the next page and read number 3 together. 16-year-old Jake got his first job working at Target after school. When Jake was first hired, he signed a social media policy that made him agree to always be respectful and non-threatening when using social media. He posted a meme that joked about blowing up Islamic people on his Instagram account. One of Jake's co-workers who followed him on Instagram told Jake's boss. Jake was fired immediately, and he and his family come into your law office claiming that Jake's boss illegally fired him. All right, so this has to do with social media and jobs because Jake was fired from his job. It says in the first bullet, a boss can fire you if you express a negative opinion they don't like, such as a racist or sexist opinion, even if they aren't one of your followers. So for the question, can you be Jake's lawyer, you're going to say no. And was anyone violating the law in this situation? You're going to say this. No one was violating the law because a boss can fire you if you express a negative opinion that they don't like, such as a racist or sexist opinion, even if they aren't one of your followers. So again, this is right from that bullet. So we just copied it right from that bullet. Next, we're going to scroll down to number 4 and read it together. Talia and Vanessa were at a sleepover. The girls were taking funny snaps on Snapchat and sending to other kids in their school. Talia takes a snap of Vanessa with the dog face filter. Unknown to Vanessa, Talia writes, "What a fugly dog," on Vanessa's picture. Talia sends it to a bunch of kids in her school. Someone screenshots the snap and sends it to the principal. When she's called to the principal's office, Talia tells the principal that it was just a joke and Vanessa knew about the snap. The principal believes her and Talia doesn't get in trouble. However, Vanessa and her family say that the snap was a violation of Vanessa's privacy. They come to your law office to see if you can be their lawyer so that Talia can be punished. So can you be Vanessa's lawyer? Well, if we take a look, this has to do with cyberbullying, but it has to do with the second bullet, which says, if you post a picture of someone else in a private place and you attempt to ruin their reputation or take the photo and share it without them knowing, you can be arrested by the police for invasion of privacy. So can you be Vanessa's lawyer? Yes, because the law was broken against her. And then where you answer, was anyone violating the law in this situation, you would say something like this. Talia was, because if you post a picture of someone else in a private place and you attempt to ruin their reputation or take the photo and share without them knowing, you can be arrested by the police for invasion of privacy. So again, that came right from here. Next, you're going to scroll down to the next page and read this together. 13-year-old Jack loves to play hockey. He plays at Hockeytown USA in his hometown as well as in a travel league. Many of his Instagram photos involve hockey, and he often tags the location of the arenas that he plays in when posting pics with his travel league. Jack also follows Hockeytown USA on Instagram. Soon, Jack keeps seeing advertisements for a local sports equipment shop on his feed, even though he never followed them. Jack's mother comes to your office and claims that Instagram has illegally shared information about her 13-year-old son with the local sports equipment shop. So can you be Jack's lawyer? If we take a look, this has to do with what other people can do with your social media posts. It's not talking about anybody selling or changing his posts, but it is talking about how Instagram shared his information. So this second bullet describes how social media companies such as Instagram or Snapchat are allowed to share your information. So we're going to say, can you be Jack's mother's lawyer? No, because there's no law being broken against Jack or his mother. And then where we say, was anyone violating the law in this situation? We can say something like this. Instagram was not violating the law because social media companies are allowed to share your photos, personal information, and DMs with anyone, especially with companies that will pay Instagram or Snapchat for this information. Period. If you are 13 or over, you have already legally given permission for these companies to do this. Period. So now we're just going to scroll down. Again, we got this information right from here. We're going to scroll down to the last question. And it says, Eric was a 6th grade student at Bristol Middle School. He didn't have many friends and he often had difficulty in school. One of his classmates, Brian, posted a picture of his dog on Instagram. There's the dog. Another one of his classmates, Joey, commented on Brian's dog picture saying, "Looks stupid like Eric, haha." The next few days, Eric comes to school and hears about Joey's mean comment on Instagram. A few of his classmates call him a dog behind his back. Eric's parents come into your office to see if they can file a harassment suit against Joey, who made the mean comment. So then we're going to say, can you be Eric's lawyer? Well, let's take a look at our sheet. This has to do with cyberbullying. And if we take a look, nobody's life is being threatened. Nobody's picture is being posted. However, this is the law right here, the third one down. If you bully someone online more than once, you can be arrested for harassment and receive school punishments, even if the bullying wasn't done at school. So we're going to say, can you be Eric's lawyer? No, unfortunately. And then, was anyone violating the law in this situation? You're going to say something similar to this. Joey was not violating the law because the law says if you bully someone online more than once, you can be arrested for harassment, even if the bullying wasn't done at school, period. However, Joey only did the bullying once. Okay, so then if we take a look, we basically got this right from that third bullet. If you bully someone online more than once, you can be arrested for harassment, even if the bullying wasn't done at school. So anyway, once you're done, you're just going to click on the Turn In button up at the top, and then click on where it says Turn In, and that's it.